sight, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this place.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chargers and the Steelers. And it's all up next.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore, the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there.
The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With his mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Chubb. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Burrow back to throw. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it. It's going in the hole. But you never want to leave it short.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out fresh off a 3rd Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 38. Brought in by Ayuk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Again, Mahomes to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. First down, ball at the 36. Pressure coming for Mahomes. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Into the hands of Olave. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's got it near the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Has it in close.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
McKinnon now from the gun. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all tied up. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
He'll get this complete to Chubb. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. To throw again, it's Burrow. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
On first down, here's Burrow. Quick hitter complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Burrow from the gun. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers break the tie here in the first. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits the tight end on the corner route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Mahomes now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return starts at the 9. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Ferguson there to bring it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go. Chubb going for the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He gets this one to McLaurin. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 14-10 our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Running right with Chubb. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
The Steelers were considering a challenge pretty quickly after that call, and now the flag's out.
Play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Scott reels it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now lead by 10. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. This is complete to Olave. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Fires over the middle, caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They send the tight end in motion. Brought in by Ayuk. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the air, Mahomes. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Try to get it to Chris Olave. And it's going to be 2nd down. Another throw for Mahomes. Here's a throw on the out route. Complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Mahomes hits his man on the out route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Working inside the red zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 1-score game in the first half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now we'll see them try the point after. And the kick is good. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers and Terry McLaurin are ready for another look on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now give right side to Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Burrow out of the shotgun. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Neighbors with the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. Has a man, it's Scott. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down. To throw again, it's Burrow. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 1st down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. They'll run here following the penalty. Broke through the tackle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. They get back 8 and now have a 2nd and much more manageable 7. Chubb running out of the gun. He finds space into the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now. Burrow. Big man showing up the yards. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw, Burrow. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. 1-844. He loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but
Previous
the
play
replay
is
official
under
wants to
review.
take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Flushed it. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again! Timeout called by the Chargers, their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Chargers and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First down, Burrow to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 34. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Burrow setting to throw. Flush down out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He's out in the clear. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and now it's 2nd down. 12. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Burrow to the air now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Steelers are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And it just feels like he's been fighting uphill since this one kicked off today, doesn't it? The mistakes just canceling out a lot of what he's been able to do offensively on the positive end of things. This defense, man, they have seized on the mistakes and made life difficult. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Running on 2nd with Moss. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Into the hands of Olave. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. This is complete to Olave. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively. The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball. It sure makes it tough to adjust in time. Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Burrow. Ferguson there to bring it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
It's caught. Ferguson. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers offense headed out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 32. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Here's Burrow. It's into the hands of Chubb. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. No return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Olave with the catch. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They're set up at the 35 now. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Rifles it, and it's caught. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Putting Olave on the slant. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers' 1st down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Quick hitter complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Running out of the gun with Moss. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Mahomes. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Here's Mahomes now. Has it in close. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. There's a counter give to Chubb. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To throw again, it's Burrow. Ferguson's got it, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down. They'll give to Chubb on the option. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 17. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So we're through 3 here. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you could put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 39. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
8 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
From the 38, into the hands of Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got first down from the 31.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Moss hauls it in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
And 5 at the 26-yard line.
Moss gets it from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Right side, got a man, complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Up the gut, they go with Moss. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All set up now for 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing it again here. That's complete. Here's Scott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Play action now, Burrow. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Burrow setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, out and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First and 10, it's Mahomes. This is complete to Olave. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one's taken in by Otten. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
2 yards on the pickup.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 6.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Chargers nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Again, it's Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They send a tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. To throw. Olave with the catch. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now to throw. To the left side, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here he is to throw. Got his target. It's Otten. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. They'll try to get this back now, but only 25 seconds left to work with. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Throwing now. Completes this one to Otten. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One final shot here. Quick hitter complete. And they take him down right along the 30. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.